So what is going on, guys? We are back with another history redo rebuild. I really don't know what to call these things. I think that's a decent title. And of course, we have the 2005, well, technically 2004-ish rosters of the San Francisco 49ers. But of course, what's this? Aaron Rodgers gets drafted by his favorite team instead of Alex Smith going number one? What would happen if that happened? What? But of course, you guys know we are changing history a little bit here with Aaron Rodgers being drafted number one instead of Alex Smith. Of course, Alex Smith would go to the Packers instead, and we have a decent team. Honestly, we have a decent team. We could trade some players, but I really don't want to do that. I want to make it somewhat realistic. Julian Peterson's a little overpowered. I was supposed to make him a 97 instead of a 99, but I must have clicked it a little bit too many times. He's kind of dominant. I believe I have to change. I forgot to change their developments. I'll do that in a quick bit. But of course, I'm going to give Rodgers, I'll give him quick. Even though technically he should probably just be normal, but we never really got to see. He was actually pretty solid even when he wasn't a starter for the Packers, when he was filling in for Favre when he would get hurt mid-game or something. But yeah, that's pretty much the roster. We're going to see. If you guys didn't know, the 2005 Niners weren't really good. They didn't go positive. They didn't go over 500 until 2011. Which is ridiculous. It was the last year Alex Smith played, and then, of course, they gave him to the Chiefs for the second-round pick, which actually turned into pretty much a first-round pick. It was the 33rd pick, I'm pretty sure. Let me know how you guys are actually enjoying this series, though. If we can get 169 likes by, next Wednesday or something, that's a long time from now. I'll bring another one within the week. And, one player's regressed. That's not good. I would assume we made the playoffs. Our team was pretty good. Wow, we only went 10-6. We do have a tough division, even though I think this team is really solid. Let's take a look at the stat line. Who actually went up? I do want to take a look at who regressed. You would think it would have been like a wide receiver or something. One of your players have lost based off of something. Andy Lee, of course. He's fucking old. Tom Brady has won his final MVP. Let's see Aaron Rodgers as a rookie. 500, oh, look at that, almost 4,000 yards, 37 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Remember, this was a time, this is a long time ago when the league was different. Of course, in real life, the Niners, I think, got rid of Barlow and started Frank Gore instead. Brandon Lloyd had a pretty decent season. Arnaz Battle actually had a really decent season. Eric Johnson kind of was bad as he's like the best player we have. And holy crap, how do we not go 16-0 with that offensive line performance? Derek Smith, solid performance of 4 interceptions. But Ahmed Plummer, oh my God, 8 interceptions. Wow, that's insane. Pass rush, yeah, it's not great. Wait, are the Niners running a 4-3 now? Let's see our ranking. 9th on offense, 2nd on defense. So, wow, we actually played really shitty then. If our stats were that good and we didn't go better, 15-1. So basically... oh shit, Alex Smith though. Hold up a minute. We'll look at him afterwards. Offensive player of the year was Alex Smith of the Packers. So this is kind of a double whammy. Was it a better move? Oh, look at Aaron Rodgers right behind him. Was it a better move for which team? You know, this is an interesting development here. Peterson wins best running back. These are really irrelevant stats. And Plummer, obviously, best DB. He was insane. Oh, shit! He was better than Rodgers, technically. I mean, he had almost 700 yards more. He had 2 less touchdowns, but the same amount of interceptions. Rushing yards, Alex Smith, 258. What about Rodgers? 208. So that's... okay. I see it. I see. Let's sim. Let's see if we can do something. I can't believe we got a bye week, though, with a 10-6 record. That's really surprising. The Cowboys, so the Niners are inching their way closer, apparently. Let's see the playoff schedule. I'm assuming if 10-6 can get you a bye week, the Seahawks probably made the playoffs. The Seahawks did make them, and they did win. Chiefs won. Cowboys beat the Packers, so screw you, Alex Smith, you scrub. So after some upgrading, Aaron Rodgers is up to an 87 technically with his +2 to bonus because of his great season. Jennings up to a 90, Harris up to an 87, so we're having a really good time. Only problem is the wide receivers are lacking hardcore, which is definitely going to hold us back. And look at Plummer, 95 overall. We have to draft a cornerback and wide receiver this year, though. Our pick is going to be really bad, though, because, of course, I mean, 10-6, bro. But, of course, let's, I guess I'm going to simulate it. I think that's going to be my new thing, to just sim it. I don't need to show all this bullshit. Of course, we'll probably lose, and we did. God damn it. Of course, next season, if we do make the playoffs again, I'm going to just go in and just show the final drive. How much did we lose by? Niners lose by 7, so it could have been worse, like the Patriots destroyed some team. Aaron Rodgers, 1 touchdown, just not showing up in the playoffs, as we know in the future he will soon fill those shoes as well. Oh, shot at the Packers, even though I'm a Packer fan. Looks like the Niners drafted quarterback a little too early. Not that they would get him. He's really up there, quarterback. Cornerback, there's no way we can trade up to that spot, so we're going to have to go for someone more realistic, kind of near the end of the rounds. Mid-first, can't do that. Late first, that's doable. A-. I don't see A's of any, so wow, what is... This draft is so good. Of course, the other position is wide receiver. Everything else we're pretty solid on. A 5'8". I will see the day. I think Tavon might have. I was about to say, that'll be the day that a 5'8", 178-pound wide receiver is the #1 prospect, even though I think Tavon was that when he was drafted by the Rams. Oh, man. I don't understand if his combine number is going to be bad, but how could those potentials be considered bad? The 6'5" and 6'6"ers don't really seem like normally that great. Like, their stats are all right. Oh, that was terrible. Their stats are all right, but they never turn out to be like superstar development trade or any of that stuff. Super Bowl, so the Bengals win by 3 against the Dallas Cowboys. Any huge mistakes? Tony Romo actually anti-Romo'd it for once. Jesus. But just wasn't enough. 4 touchdowns, no other production. We have somebody to re-sign. This is interesting. This is actually really interesting. Oh, shit. We got some crazy contracts here. And the problem is none of this is realistic. Like, the reason why these guys need contracts is I built a few of these guys off of free agents. But the thing is, we probably have so much money. We have 100 cap. Ignore all that. Basically, when we need to actually re-sign players, like, we don't really need to re-sign any of the... Really? I'm going to have to tag him. We have so much money, like, I don't know why I'm even, like, risking it. But basically what I would do is, for this is, for most of these rebuilds, because it's honestly a really big pain trying to create players, because for whatever reason, I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but my players that I create aren't always there for me. So it makes me have to waste all this time for nothing. And so I just pretty much create these kinds of players, and we end up with tons of money from it. There's our middle linebacker. It's so funny because a guy like this... Oh, how did he get quick? How did he get quick development right? What the hell? A guy like this would be instantly signed. Look at that. The fucking Redskins. Look at their contract they're offering him. 115 points. Screw you guys. This ain't realistic, though. Yeah, it ain't realistic. There's no way in hell anyone would pay that kind of money. No shit, the Redskins signed up. They even added more money. They went to 119. Look at the money some of these guys got. What is this? They overpaid like a moaf for some of these guys. I've never seen that, though. 119 points. So here's the thing. I think we already have our guy. Question is, can we get him? That's really... Oh, fuck. A 5.33. That's so good. More second-round talent. Terrible. I don't even know why I scouted him. This Lynn guy's got a 7.2, huh? I don't see why. I just looked at him. His combine numbers didn't even look that great. We should be fine at 19. Which obviously we don't even have that pick yet. I have to trade up pretty much the rest of this year's stuff. But that's fair. I have to get rid of next year's 3rd round for this shit. Damn, dude. I'm not even confident we're going to get the next pick. Let's see if we can keep this 3rd round. We can. I almost gave him... I could have probably given him the 3rd round instead of the 2nd. Of course, we have the next 2 picks on the clock. we are going to take our 2 players. Cornerback, Dontrell Cason. How solid is he? Normal development trait, but he was ranked to go number 2, so very great addition to the team. 79 overall. Pretty solidly fast. I'm happy with it. Would have liked to see a little bit of development trait, but I mean, what can you do? It already happened. And of course, we're going to take our wide receiver next. I don't expect any development trait, but normal development trait. And he was supposed to go number 6, so another great pick overall. Going to just trade down every pick. And we'll be back with after the draft. I do want to see the Dolphins rookie quarterback, though. Hopefully I remember to do that. See what they got. He had to be really good. 84 overall, potentially. Jesus, how many quarterbacks do you guys need? 78 speed, not bad. 96 throw power. Damn! All 85s just about. Really good. How young was he? Take a look. No juking stats, so he'll never develop as like a true speedy guy. 21 years old. Like, I've seen some... And of course, he's superstar development trait. Like, Bengal has showed me a few like crazy quarterbacks, but none of them have been 21 years old. But we've got a chance. We definitely, I don't want to leave, but we have a chance. I think this is going to be a 11-5 season. I think we did better. I just don't think we did so much crazier than, you know, last year. We are 11-5, and it's so weird because we had a... Oh, I could see why. This division, man. All three of the teams went to the frickin' playoffs. Of course, I forgot to show you guys... last time, I am not cheating. Oh, shit. I just forgot something. I didn't change the sliders. We've been at normal sliders the whole time. I think I'm going to boost them to, like... Of course, you guys can see we didn't cheat. All non-force win. I think I'm going to boost them, like, 160. So, let's see these stats. You guys can see Alex Smith had a great Season 1 and then doubled down with an even better Season 2. Aaron Rodgers just doesn't have the targets in San Francisco as he would elsewhere. And of course, the youngster, he did all right, actually. Eric Johnson kind of stepped up a little bit this year, too. Blocking, once again, very solid as per usual. Interceptions. Plummer went from 8 interceptions on the season to 1. That's interesting. Julian Peterson with 10 sacks on the season. Not bad. Joe Nedney killing it. Hello, Joe. I see you, boy. I see you. Defensive 4th. So once again, another great statistical season. Can we... just finish that off, though, with a little bit better. And Mike McCarthy wins Coach of the Year. Kenneth Barlow is actually the best player on offense this year, so that's nice to see. It's not our arch nemesis, Alex Smith. Speaking of the devil, there he is. Barlow with best running back, TJ Lang, and he apparently beats our guys. This has been a real Niners-Packers shootout here. And, wow, 2 players there. Best kicker. The Packers have won some awards. This might be their year. Year 2, Alex Smith. The Alex Smith experience is real. They're running out of timeouts, and on 3rd and 3, I believe they go with the stop. They don't, so I'm almost certain that is going to be game. Is it? And it is. So the Panthers lose by 4, and that was a really close game there. Very easily could have been a loss for us, or not. This is the matchup we've all been waiting for. As of Packers versus Niners in the true Alex Smith versus Aaron Rodgers battle, which we I don't think we really even got to see in real life. We're going to get into this game. What are the Packers overall? 89. We're 91. So we're balling. We got a chance here to win this thing. Alex Smith hopefully throws like 10 interceptions. You suck, Alex Smith. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Oh, what the hell? What are these? These aren't even the color rush. And with a terrible punt and a great running back and great running scheme from this Niners team, they look like they're going to run this thing down. 3rd and 6 is a short gain. It's a field goal made, which unless some miracle happens, which it's very possible against the Packers, this should be a win. 2nd and 20, huge gain to Cobb. Nowhere to go, an incomplete pass. Another incomplete pass. Huge gain on 3rd and 10. So the Packers have a chance. The clock is running down. They do get the touchdown. Can they recover this onside kick is the question. Do they recover kickoff? Recover by San Fran. And just like that, Rodgers kneels. So, Aaron Rodgers proves he is better than Alex Smith, although he got completely outgunned. 100%. Alex Smith is just the man. And basically relying on Barlow again. And Frank Gore actually had a lot of yards too. That was almost a 200-yard rushing game from the Niners. But basically, Aaron Rodgers not really holding his own so far from what I've seen. Rather, Barlow holding this team up. So as you guys can see, our offense is now up to a 95 with a 93 defense. So we're looking pretty tough to beat, but we are going to probably be going against the Seattle Seahawks, which is not a favorable matchup no matter who your damn squad is. Oh, a surprise twist! It's actually the Rams. Wow, let's see this game. Let's see how close it was. And a 3-point game, kind of like you would expect from the Rams-Seahawks matchups. And, of course, the defense making up big here. Both teams sacked 4 times. But look at that. 83 overall. Can the Rams shock the world here? This will be their 3rd playoff win this season. 37 seconds ago, 75 yards to score a touchdown and get the 2-point. And they are just stuck at their own end zone or own field. But they do have a chance. 22 yards away. Oh, my Lord. Oh, and the game's over. They couldn't do it. That was an insane one again. The Super Bowl opponent is an 81 overall. What is this? What is this? I know it's only the 2nd season in, but you would have expected a better team to win. 2nd and 2. Nice conversion. First. Okay, it's a penalty. I thought it was going to be another turnover. Oh, 3rd and 18. Clutch play to Barlow. You got to make a play here, my man. 3rd and 10. He gets 9. And on 4th and 1, they can't convert. That's most likely the Super Bowl. What are they doing? They do get another clutch stop. It's a long drive, man. 3rd and 3. And just like that, somehow, just the AI unforgiving here. As you guys can see, we are going to lose this Super Bowl so easily. Not even a question. Just like that, the Packers stall. They do get the touchdown late, but it is necessary. It's unnecessary, and it's useless as we do freaking lose. That is so rough. Aaron Rodgers takes the Niners to the Super Bowl year 2, and he doesn't finish the deal. He doesn't seal the deal, as he does kind of in real life. But no one cares when you throw 3 interceptions. It kind of negates it. Touchdowns, scores are what matters. Just to get your guys' minds going. See, like, oh shit. Like, holy crap. That is insane. What is this, after season 2? And you got Aaron Donald in free agency. And Desmond Trufant. I don't know why I figured that out. Of course, Drew Brees is always in there. So they offered us a trade for Frank Gore. We're actually going to give the Giants Frank Gore. So now the Giants finally have a decent running back. And, of course, the problem is, I didn't really show you guys, we may or may not have accidentally simmed the draft. I have no idea who the hell we got. Drafted some. Hopefully this wasn't super high, because he doesn't look that great. Dillard? What kind of freaking name is Dillard? Tight end. They drafted some rookie. I don't know who the hell he is. He actually doesn't look bad, just for his potentials. Offensive lineman, we took Gradkowski. I don't know who that is either, but he doesn't look great, and he looks to be one of our top picks. So thank you, EA, for that. Any possible person at all. So they got a cornerback. He's 24 years old. Not great. Does he at least have development? Normal development. God damn AIs. You had the 3rd and the 6th pick, and you fucking blew it. But consistently with Alex Smith, the Packers have been dominant. So maybe swapping quarterbacks in the draft might have been beneficial to both teams. Who knows? So once again, we go 11-5, a solid record. But of course, outdone by the Seahawks again. We are the Niners, so I don't know why I would have said that. Aaron Rodgers finally eclipsed 4,000, but he has a down season yet again. If you have that name Aaron Rodgers, you're going to have a bad season. And finally, we get a 1,000-yard receiver. It really doesn't help for Aaron Rodgers that his receivers are kind of booty. But he does have a decent defense for once. And Plummer goes back to that 8-pick performance. So we've already went through so many different games and scenarios. I don't actually want to look. I just want to see what their team is. 82 overall Saints compared to our 91 overall 49ers. I keep messing that up. God, I'm stupid. Quarterback, 99 overall Alex Smith. He's been absolutely destroying it. What is his development? He's superstar, so the AI did give him superstar. Look at those stats! I know his throw power isn't beast, but Holy shit, man. He's been so good. And, like, you might think his talent around him is really good, but it's really not. Jordy has freaking regressed, so I don't know, man. But let's take a look at our overall. We were a 91. We are now a 91, so that's a huge jump from 91 to 91. Let's go to the next week. I'm assuming we're going to lose. That's just our luck, even though we deserve the win. We did win against the Seahawks. The thing is, Alex Smith has been dominant, but can he win playoffs games? And I think he had a bye week, so he didn't have to play. What was our victory? So we had a very dominant victory there. Let's go to the next one. I don't know if we're going to beat the Seahawks, man. They're so good. I should have looked at their... No! I wanted to see their overall. We won, though. Oh, wait, no. I can't. This is the NFC Championship game. Let's see. Just like, wow, this is kind of freaky, man. If I'm not mistaken, this was when the Giants made the wild card just barely, and they won an epic one. And this one looked like an epic one again against the Packers. I believe this would be around 2007. Wow, so this is really eerie. We've had some really eerie ones, man. It's so weird. And once you just look at it, and Giants have a pretty bad record, so can they do the impossible and pretty much upset everyone? Can they win this? If they win this, I swear to God, like, these have been... Okay, so we did win, and it would have been against the Patriots. Oh, my Lord. And you might think, oh, the Patriots are a good team. What do you expect? But if you guys have seen it, they haven't been doing that well once Brady retired. But we did win, and it was by 3. Could you imagine? Like, honestly, I would have rather had us lose than to have this win, because that would have been so crazy. Who won? Who won? Who won? Who won? We're not going to win. We didn't win. No! 2 Super Bowl losses, so... Aaron Rodgers is debatably the worst thing to happen to this team, considering... Well, I mean, he took him there, so it's pretty impressive, but 4 interceptions, Aaron. Are you... like, this... I mean, honestly, I don't know what career is worse. Oh, my God, Logan Ryan, are you serious? That'd be the greatest playoff performance of all time. 8 tackles and 4 interceptions, Jesus. But Aaron Rodgers can't finish the deal after that one Super Bowl in real life. But to be decent or great throughout this regular season and the playoffs until the Super Bowl, and you throw 3 or 4 picks both Super Bowls, that's ridiculous. But you guys know the deal. We took them to the Super Bowl twice. The Packers didn't win that many playoff games. Like, they won a couple. They didn't get to the Super Bowl. But Alex Smith is a 99 overall, so take that how you will, especially considering Aaron Rodgers started off with like a 3 overall upgrade with the same development trait. So... That's something. So, as you guys can see, Mike Nolan was pretty much, like, dead. I don't think... what do I mean retire coach? I can't, like... Full IQ is open the door. Like, so I can't play for... Nobody wants me as a coach, which means I'm, like, done in the league. But that's all right. I really don't care. I just want to see the stats, which I'm assuming I could still look at. Legacy. We can look at quarterbacks. Both of the guys were pretty decent. Alex Smith is actually up there. He won 14 yearly awards, 0 Super Bowls, 0 championships, so that's not super great. Where is Aaron Rodgers? So Aaron Rodgers 2 championships, but basically nothing. They're both still on their same teams, aren't they? So they both are on the same teams. That's pretty interesting. So I don't think I can see them. So what we've learned is that, damn, the Bears finally got a quarterback. We learned that. But what we learned is that the move, that's so interesting. I'm so distracted by that. But the move from the Niners to go with Alex Smith, it's a very tricky question, because if this is going to tell anything, what it's basically going to tell you is Alex Smith is the better of the two, but not on the Niners. So it's really an interesting situation. Aaron Rodgers led them better, but overall the better quarterback was Alex Smith, just not on that team. But can you believe that? Odell Beckham on the team? That's so crazy. But that's pretty much going to be the rebuild. If you did enjoy it, if you want to see another one of these, let me know your suggestions in the comment section. You guys actually have some really good ideas. This suggestion was actually from my friend Schultz, or Schultz, as you guys may know of him. I was thinking about teams and stuff, and I was thinking about, one of the more kind of bigger ones in history. That is my history redo. Overall, the Niners were better off drafting Aaron Rodgers, and who knows, Alex Smith, I would assume if Rodgers was drafted number 1, Alex Smith probably would have been traded up for. So the Packers probably wouldn't have gotten him, or they would have had to trade up for him. But if you guys, like I said, you want to see another one of these within the week, if we can get this video to 169 likes before Wednesday, I love that number so much. I would do another one, and I need your suggestions. Maybe check out my other channel, my other videos, and maybe my Twitter. That's what I meant to say. It is going to be on the screen right now, most likely, and if not, it's in the description. Hopefully you guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya! Holy crap, we are in to another history redo, and the Jets have nailed their quarterback they did not think they were going to get. They got Matthew Stafford as the Lions took Sanchez with the number 1 overall pick. So what is going on, guys? We are back with another rebuild, and as a few of you guys have actually asked, we are going to be doing the Indianapolis Colts.